and welcome to my channel. That was weird. Today I'm fixing my necklace right now. I actually just got home from having dinner with my husband for my birthday because my birthday is on Friday. Yay! And I will be 34 years old. Surprising, isn't it? So, anywho, today I am going to start rounding out 2016 and welcoming in 2017. And we are going to start doing that by going back on 2016 and talk about my favorite products of 2016. 2016 was a year of growth for me. I was extremely blessed because as far as my PNH went, I wasn't in the hospital at all. I actually just was admitted one time as opposed to the many times that I was admitted in 2015. So I was very blessed when it came to my PNH part. And I also discovered the art of makeup. Now, back in the day, I did used to wear some makeup. I would only wear like black eyeshadow, eyeliner, and lip gloss, and that was it. I'd called it a day. Excuse me. I am a little tired. My fatigue has been off the charts today. But I did get myself out of bed to do what I had to do. So, and go out to dinner. But, I did discover the art of makeup again. I will link you guys the how I did my makeup in high school video so you guys can see how it is I actually did my makeup 10 years ago. It's pretty rad. Okay. So, I mean, and then I was dabbing into the world of like palettes and blushes and highlighters and lipsticks and all this other stuff. Because let me tell you something. When I thought of a palette, I just had it. 1 second. Okay, so when I thought about palettes, I thought about something like this. You know, something just cheap from Wet n Wild or like the 4 quads. And I really didn't pay attention as to where it went. I just put it wherever I wanted to. And I mainly used a black shadow. So, yeah, basically when it came to palettes back in the day, I just thought of these things. But, because I never thought that something could go outside of like, you know, a 4 eyeshadow quad. But I've learned that it does. And I got into more, I guess you could say more luxury brands. I still use drugstore brands. However, I had an epiphany and thought to myself, why are we testing makeup on animals? Makeup belongs on humans, not on animals. So I made the conscious decision to go cruelty-free with all my cosmetics and all my beauty supplies. So, now I am going to show you my top 5 palettes of 2016. We're going to kick it off with the palettes, and then we'll go through highlighters and lipsticks and all that other stuff. Anything I purchase from here on out is going to go into 2017. And let me tell you, 2017 has already got some kick-ass stuff going on. On the day after Christmas, Too Faced is collaborating with Kat Von D on a palette. Urban Decay's got a palette coming out in January, and it's 2017 is going to come out with a bang, and I cannot wait to see what else everybody's going to bring out. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, number 5 is actually a tie between 2 palettes. I could not decide for the life of me what I wanted to use for number 5. And surprisingly, they're both by Tarte. It is the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette and the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. These palettes are absolutely amazing. I come to the conclusion that I really do love Tarte products the most. If you look in my collection, I think I have a tie between Tarte and Jeffree Star products. Yeah, let's not worry about that and get to the palettes. This is the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. If you look inside, you have 9 eyeshadows, a blush, a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. The highlighter is the key point, I would say, is the selling point of this whole palette. Just look at that. All that fallout too. But look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. That is just simply amazing. Everything is, I love the way they smell. They smell so good. Everything is pigmented and they go on like a dream and they blend so well. I absolutely love this. My niece Madison loves it to death too. This is back available for a limited time on Tarte's website for $42. So please go get that. And then now we're going to talk about the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette. Sorry for whatever in the background. I am watching South Park. That is like one of my guilty pleasures, is watching South Park. I don't know why, but it just is. Now, here is the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette. It is very sturdy. It's very sleek with the packaging, with the black and the gold. I did do a review on this that I will also link in the comments below. And this is what it looks like inside. You get 16 mattes and 4 duochrome shimmers. These duochrome shimmers are amazing. Let me swatch Trendy for you. So it looks like on my finger. Look at that. Look at that pigment. Look how it changes the color in the light. That is freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. And the shadows are pigmented. They're nice, they're creamy, they're easy to work with. There are a couple shadows that are a little chalky, but overall they are really good. And it still has that nice, lovely Tarte smell to them. So, those are my 2 palettes that tied for number 5. For number 4, I picked the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. This is actually my first Kat Von D item I purchased. Was this palette, and I'm so glad I got this. Let's open it up. You have 9 shimmer shades and 13 matte shades. My favorite standout of all of them is this shade right here called Twinkle. It's been beat up because I use it all the time. And then I'm going to swatch it right here. And as you see, it's also a duochrome shimmer. Because you can see how it goes from light to like a lavender to like a shimmery white color. It is awesome. I love it. This palette has so much diversity with it, and it's just amazing. I love every single shadow of it. Like I said, it looks beat up because I use it all the time. I do believe that this is not available in stores anymore, or it's available online. You may want to check Kat Von D's website, but I don't believe she has this out anymore. This was a limited edition, and I do believe it went pretty fast. But if you do see it in stores, snatch it up. It was $60. Make sure you get it if you see it in stores, because this is very much worth it. And let me get this in the box. For my number 3 palette, it was actually the second palette I ever purchased this year, and that is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette. I'm going to say this right now. You're going to see a lot of Jeffree Star items in my collection. I know there's been a lot of controversy surrounding him this year. I am a person who cares more about the products than what people have done in their past. Nobody has a perfect past. And I am in the mind frame that if the product is good, if it works for me, if it's reasonably priced, and if it's cruelty free, I'm gonna try it out. So if you don't like the fact that I use Jeffree Star products, unfortunately, I don't want you on my channel. So, but back to the palette. This is what it looks like. And then if you open it up, it has this nice variety of shades. Now you may look at this if you haven't seen it already, which I don't know how you haven't, because it was all over the internet this summer. But if you look at it and you're like, what the hell am I going to do with this? I'm going to tell you right now, my favorite look out of all of them is this area right here. These 4 shades go so well together. My favorite shade out of all of them is Princess, because it's so versatile. You can do so many things with this shade. Go ahead and swatch it for you. I'm going to put it on my hand. Look how beautiful that is. You can use this as not only an eyeshadow, you could put it in the corner of your eye for a shimmer. You could put it on your brow bone. You could even use it as a highlighter. This shade is amazing. And I just love how you can go bold with this palette. You can go soft. Whatever you want to do, you can do that with this palette. And I absolutely love it. It is on his website for $45. I will link his website in the description bar below so you can get that. I highly, highly recommend that you check that out. So now we're going to put him back in the number 2 palette I'm going to talk about. I actually just purchased within the last 2 weeks or so. This was a hot commodity over the summer, and they just now restocked them. And that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Like I said, very hot commodity over the summer. I did not do a swatch and review on this because with it being out in the summer, I did not want to do one because there's already so many out there, and I don't think people are gonna give 2 shits in a handbag of what I gotta say about this. So sorry, mine's a little dirty already. It's what happens when you have nieces who don't like to take care of their stuff. Or yours anyways. But this is what it looks like on the inside. How gorgeous is this palette? I mean, you have so many options to choose from. You have 14 shades here that are just amazing. You have, I want to say 4 shimmers. I can't tell if Venetian Red is a shimmer. If it is, please put it in the comments below that if it is or not. But you have your mix of shimmers and mattes in here. My favorite shade is this Regal shade right here. This dark burnt orange color. I love me a good burnt orange color. This is what it looks like on my finger, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it. Did I wipe Princess off? Oh well. Look at that. Look at that pigment. That is amazing. And they are so soft and so buttery, and they're so easy to work with. This, like I said, this was a hot commodity over the summer. And it does come with a brush too. By the way, this comes with the brush. And the Swamp Girl palette comes with a brush. I just have them in my brush cup because I was tired of dropping them every time I opened my palette because I keep forgetting there was a brush in there. But you do get a brush in here as well as the Swamp Queen palette. But Like I said, this was a hot commodity over the summer. They just now restocked it for the holidays. I do believe it's either $42 or $45. I can't remember. I do believe it's probably $42. But yeah, if you get this with the neutrals and the berry shades, and especially this burnt orange color, oh my god, it's so worth it. Go get it. And now, my number one palette. Some of you may be surprised I picked this. Some of you may not be. And that is the Nubian 1 palette by Juvia's Place. I have to tell you, this company came out of nowhere this year. This palette just basically took over 2016. Best part about it is it's inexpensive. It's, I want to say it's only $23, and wait till you see what it looks like inside. If I can get the dang thing open. This is what it looks like on the side. Mine's all beat up because I use it all the time too. Between this and all my other ones are all beat up because I use them all the time. And I purchased over, I want to say 11 palettes this year. And these were the 6 that I picked out that were the best. But you have your collection. There's 12 shades. I can't count. 12 shades. You have 4 mattes and the rest are shimmers. My favorite color is this nice copper color right here. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. Oh my god, so soft. And put it next to this. Look how awesome those two would work together. That's the one from Anastasia, and this is the Juvia's Place. Look how awesome those two would work together. Those would look amazing together. But, like I said, it's inexpensive. All the colors work the same. You could use either this one or this one as a highlighter shade. If you want more of like a darker highlighter. But this right here, you got to get this. Most of the time it might be sold out, but they do have an option where you you can they can email you to be notified when it comes back in stock. So so then sign up for that email, because trust me, you do not want to sleep on this. This is one of the best palettes I have came across. And that, my friends, is all that I have for the top 5 palettes of 2016. Like I said, I cannot wait to see what 2017 is going to bring. And like I said, I purchased over 11 palettes this year, and it was very hard for me to pick just 5, seeing how number 5 came with a tie, because I think there's only all but maybe 2 or 3 that I really enjoyed, and it's been a good 2016 as far as palettes went. But that's all the time we have for today, everyone. As always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaLeahGarrett, on Snapchat as MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as Melissa Leah Garrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages too. I do not, however, have a Twitter account. So if you see one with my face and my lovely smile, report it, because it's fake. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!